Hey, it's your girl Kayci Lynn, aka Glamazon Rogue, and I am here and super excited to do my very first Batman rip. Anybody who knows me knows I am a huge Batman fan and always have been, always will be. That's just my jam. So, we are going to do two Metal Universe 2025 blaster boxes. And see what we get. This is my first time opening them, so not really sure what to expect. So we're going to do this together, but I figured I'd have you guys tag along with me. So let's get started. All right, so here we go. Okay, so also I managed to find a few vintage Batman packs from back in the wax junk wax days. So we're going to open this one from Batman Returns, and hopefully it's not just one card stuck together now, because it's supposed to be 15 cards there. And then we also have Batman movie with Jack Nicholson, and there is a stick of gum. So should I eat it? Should I try it? Yeah, we'll find out. You have to wait until the end to see if I do it. Also, I just wanted to show this off. So this is like a really cool gift my mom got me a few years, probably about 10 years back now. And it's got like a sketch from the comic on it on one side. And then, the full color here, which is so dope. And it's so funny because when she bought this for me, she just happened to stumble across it online, which was, she was like, oh, this would be perfect for Kayci. She would love this. And she showed it to somebody she knew, and they were like, oh my God, where did you get that? And so she went back to the website to try to find them one, and they were sold out. Apparently she happened to stumble across it within the first like 30 minutes that it was on sale, because they sold out and they're like complete collector's items now. So I refuse to use it. It actually still has like the paperwork and everything inside of it. I keep it on my Batman shelf. So yes, I'm a dork. I know this. You already know this. This is why you're here. So, so what? All right, so let me put my stand back up and get you back on the stand so we can get these packs opened. Also, we have Mr. J. He's all like shiny black. And so my favorite villain ever. And then, of course, we have Kevin. Kevin is a, Batman as well. All right. So now that I'm finished being a complete and utter nerd, let's nerd some more. All right. And of course, as always, we got the baddie. I'm just going to go ahead and slit both of these now so I don't have to do it later. All right. Let's see. And then we'll do the junk wax ones at the end, because like I said, I have no clue if the cards are all going to be stuck together, or if there's going to be, if there's going to be any challenges. And, there's gum, and we'll see how brave I'm feeling at the end, About to get my gallbladder removed anyway, so why not, why not just have fun with it? Do what I want. Do what I want. Okay, so let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 6 packs and 6 cards per pack. So let's see. Discover Blaster exclusive Aqua XF Parallels. And I'm not reading all of that crap, but feel free to do so if you'd like. Here, I'll even put a close up for you. There you go. May include blah, 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 and blah. Okay, there you go. You've read all the fine print. Good for you. Just be proud of yourself. All right, so we got Vicky Vale. Oh, that's really cool. They put whether hero or villain. So I like this card. It's got the like chromatic effect, but it's also really textured right there. That is really cool. Okay, so let's keep going. We got Batman Hero. I gotta practice my Batman voice. I'm starting to fail a little bit. We've got Orca Villain. Yeah. Look how tight his pants are. Of course he's a villain. He has no circulation. He's mad. All right, we got Killer Croc. One of my classic faves. We've got Failsafe. And lastly, we've got Onyx. All right, next pack. All right, we've got the Hood. We've got Black Spider, villain. Sorry, I'm already messing up. Got Batman again, hero. We've got Katana, hero. Now see, I gotta look it up because I don't know if this counts as the Aqua parallel or not. I don't know. I might be sitting on a gajillion-dollar card and wouldn't even know it. So we'll look these up later, and if they do turn into something, I'll update you guys. We've got Oracle, hero. Like, I feel like she is my spirit twin because I get it. Like, I'm not completely, like, paralyzed. Well, I'm not paralyzed or anything, but, I got mobility issues. And so, you know what? I can sit back and, be your eyes and ears. And we got Catwoman, hero. Wow. They left nothing to the imagination on this card. Jeez. All right. Yep. Mr. MTD himself wanted to take a look at that one. Like, whoa. What? All right. Let's see. We've got Arsenal. Oh, sorry. Hero. We've got Metamorpho, the Element Man, hero. That's a really cool card. I like how they got all sides of him. Yeah, that's pretty dope. All right, we got King Snake, villain. I'd make a comment, but I'm going to keep that comment to myself. We got Tiger Shark, the villain. We've got Misfit, hero. And we've got another Catwoman, hero. And again, the boobs are boobing, even in a different, different pose. All right, let's see, pack 4. Counting's hard apparently. Okay, let's see. This is a really fun set, and I don't know if I'm going to want to part with any of these, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe the dupes, but I just really love this set. Okay, so we got Deadman, hero. Jervis Tetch, villain. Fun fact, I'm actually probably about halfway through it, but I started on a Jervis Tetch crossplay. So we'll see if it ever comes to fruition, but it'd be fun. We've got Manhunter, hero. We've got Batgirl, hero. Obviously. We've got Ertrigan the Demon, hero. He does not skip leg day, okay? He goes so hard on leg day, he has a dedicated knee day. Who has muscles on their kneecap like that? Bruh. Okay, anywho. And then we've got Batman, hero. I like that one. Yeah, representing. The Jace Fox edition. Lucius Fox's son, for those of you who are unaware. All right, next one. We've got Deb Donovan, hero. Grey Wolf, hero. Shrike, villain. Red Hood, hero. The Arkham Knight, villain. Dun, dun, dun. And then Commissioner. Wow, where did I get Commander from? Commissioner Jim Gordon. We already know he's a hero. Yeah, that's a really dope card. I love that police tape. I don't know why it gives it like a 3D effect, but that's so cool. Y'all, I'm geeking out so hard over these, and I'm trying not to embarrass myself more than I probably already have. And I just realized one of these is a parallel. Oh, the Batgirl. Look at that. I just happened to see it in the corner of my eye. Yeah. All right, so like I said, I probably have a bunch of different parallels and stuff. I have to look them up, and I'll follow up if there's anything juicy in here that I missed. So we got Arsenal, Hero. We've got Metamorpho again. Victor Zaz, villain. We know that. We've got Blockbuster, villain. Look at that ponytail, though. That hair is luxurious. Just, yeah, being a villain, and my hair just flows like, just came out of a Pantene Pro V commercial. We got Blue Beetle, Hero. Leslie Tompkins, Hero. So, and that looks like that wraps it up for that first box. I've really enjoyed what I saw so far. I'll probably be getting some more of these because I think I want to collect the whole set. All right, so moving on to our second box. If I can figure out how to open it. All right. We just did this. You got this, Kayci. All right, so first 3 and second 3. And sorry for giving you guys that shake just then. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, the Flash. Okay, I'm trying to get a good... Okay, oh yeah, there we go. I'm trying to make sure you guys get that good view of just how, like, the sheen, the texture, and everything on these cards are, because these are amazing. Like, I'm in love with this set. Anywho, let's keep going. White Rabbit, villain. We've got Batman, Hero. Classic Batman. We've got Deadshot, villain. We've got Mr. Freeze. And we've got Black Lightning, Hero. And I know I didn't say it, but of course you all know. Mr. Freeze is a villain, and this one is actually labeled as a premium. So I'll have to check this one out and see what that's all about. And that Batman one was also a parallel with the little circle dots on it. So yeah, we'll have to check those out for sure. But for now, you can go on the stand of honor because you are the Batman. All right, next pack. The Question, Hero. The Huntress, Hero. KG Beast, villain. Let's see. Deb Donovan again, Hero. Detective Renee Montoya, Hero. And Batman, Hero. So, random question for you guys. Do any of you remember Birds of Prey? Like the series. The cartoon was the animated series was really good, but I really wish they would have done something with the live action. And I'm kind of sad that they didn't. I know, not a popular take, but that's my opinion. And this is my video. So, El Gacho, Hero, Tweedledee, and Tweedledum, villains. Tell me these don't look like the guys from Streets of Rage that they don't even run. They just kind of slide across the screen and they blow fire at you. And they're so freaking hard to kill for no darn reason. And it pisses me off every time I play that game because I'm like, this game is super easy. And these two bastards are the ones that are hard to kill. But yes, that's what these two look like and always remind me of every time I see them. Vengeance, villain. Clayface, villain. Ooh, look at this. Look at Oh my goodness. I love that it almost gives like an animal print type look on that refractor. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, you're going in my special pile. Talon, hero. And Black Alice, hero. She wears black. She's not black. But, you know, you get the point. Just like Black Madonna in GTA Online. Girl comes up to me and says, "Take drive," I said, "Bugatti." Okay, next pack. Next time I'm gonna have to charge off for that beautiful singing. Sorry. It's just gonna have to happen. All right, so we got Hawk and Dove and heroes. Holly Robinson, hero. Why does she look all seductive? Like, oh, look at me. Oh, look at me. I'm so innocent. Look at my little finger in my mouth. Ooh. Poison Ivy, my favorite villainess. If anybody knows me in real life, that was actually the most recent cosplay I've done. It's been a while, but I did a goth version of Poison Ivy, and it was pretty fun. I loved it. But yeah, she is my favorite villainess. Because she cares, you know, she's really like, people suck because they're hurting the environment and killing all the plants and trees and nature, and they should be poisoned for it. They should be punished for it with plants, and I'm here for it. I'm all for an eco-terrorist. Metamorpho again. The terrible trio villains. Yeah. Okay, so him on the Harley Quinn animated series, genius, chef's kiss. First of all, whoever came up with that, and the writers all deserve every award under the sun, because that show is freaking hilarious. If you have not seen it, I totally suggest you see it, unless you're under the age of like 13 or 14, because yeah, they have potty mouths and everything in that show, but it's a great show. Julia Pennyworth, hero. All right, we're down to our last two. Okay. Another Deb. Grey Wolf, hero. Brutal. Villain. Kind of reminds me of, what's the dude from Street Fighter? Dalcine? Yeah, Dalcine. That's who he reminds me of. Then we got Grey Wolf again. Batwing, hero. And Clayface again. All right, our last pack. Okay, it didn't want to rip. Y'all saw that. It was fighting me. Okay. We've got Gotham and Gotham Girl, heroes. Got Robin, hero. Royal Flush Gang, villains. Zebra Man, villain. Judo Master, hero. And Raven, hero. And that is it for those. And again, we got quite a few of the Aqua cards, so I have to check those out. But my top three favorite of the bunch, even though they may not be, you know, the quote unquote most valuable, but valuable to me. So we got the OG Batman, hero. We got this dope Clayface. It's the refractor that does it, that sets this off for me. And then, of course, Poison Ivy. And it's like a more old school Poison Ivy, which I adore. So now we are on to, actually, we got to do them in order. So Batman first. Oh, man. So the gum is not wrapped, which is so weird. And I'm not touching anything that I'm not putting anything in my mouth that's been in somebody else's hands and stuff. So, and you listen to that. Let me see. This is from 1989. So this is legit 36, almost 37-year-old gum. Guess who's not doing that? No. Anyway, might be able to clean that off, but Batman and Joker, and it says peel. Ooh, what are we peeling? Is it a sticker? Might be a sticker. Oh, and it looks like it makes a puzzle piece thing, where you would collect a bunch of them and then have to try to put all of them together. So it looks like we've got somebody's pelvic bone right here, and yeah, that's all we got. All right. So anyway, desperate struggle. A final farewell. I remember that scene. Bicentennial Nightmare. Ah! Vicky in a jam. Ooh, get off of me. The Mime of Mayhem. And, okay, Heath Ledger aside, Jack Nicholson was the absolute best Joker. Hands down, you can't tell me any different. You know, we give homage to Caesar from way back in the day, the 1966 Batman, and, you know, everybody who's tried to do it since, Jared Leto, blah, blah, blah. But Jack Nicholson truly, truly created the twisted mind that we've come to know for the Joker. And everybody else has put their own spins and twists on it, but nobody did it like Jack did. Okay, another Titans Clash. So that's good that I have one that doesn't have gum all over it. Yay. Alfred the Butler. Alfred from the Gotham TV show was the absolute best badass that I've ever seen in my life. I just have to give him props, how they wrote that character in that show. The Dark Knight Triumphs. And Gotham City After Dark. So that rounds out that one. Now, let's check and see what's in Batman Returns, shall we? Oop, oop, oop. Ooh, okay, hold on. Sorry, I have to go off camera for this because I gotta really rip this wrapper off. But here we go. Okay, yeah, they are definitely stuck together. I don't plan on doing anything with them, so these were just for funsies. So let's try to get them apart. Okay. All right, so let's see. Batman Returns. The elite party animals who attend Max Shreck's masquerade ball are garbed in some of the oddest and most absurd-looking costumes imaginable. Veterans Bob Ringwood and Mary Vaught are the Batman Return costume designers. Okay. Unlike her counterpart, Selina doesn't have access to state-of-the-art costuming. Her snazzy stretch bodysuit and treacherous talons were created at home out of whatever material happened to be available. I will tell you now, I have tubs and tubs of fabric and whatnot, as you can see here. But I don't have a whole bodysuit worth of patent leather just chilling at home. Just saying, she was into some stuff. Can't tell me otherwise. All right, let's see. Selina's apartment very much reflects her personality, both before and after she becomes Catwoman. Initially, it's cute and sweet, but eventually, all signs of niceness are replaced with symbols of cruelty. I like these little informationals. Oh, it looks like there's more on the other side, too. So we'll go back and see what's on the other side of those. With his portrayal of the malevolent Penguin in Batman Returns, superstar Danny DeVito adds yet another vivid characterization to his already impressive gallery of performances. The streets and rooftops of Gotham City are painted to perfection before filming begins. Production designer Bo Welch has worked on such blockbusters as Joe versus the Volcano, Ghostbusters 2, and Tim Burton's Beetlejuice. Okay, cool to know. Thank you. All right. Director Tim Burton gives Michelle Pfeiffer's, if you've ever seen Key and Peele, you'll get that. Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman, a few pertinent pointers created by Bob Kane. Catwoman's first comic book appearance was back in 1940. Enraged Gothamites chase mayoral candidate Oswald Cobblepot back into the murky depths. Note the studio lights are at the top of the set. So, yeah, I wish we could, chase some other politicians down into the depths of despair, but, here we are. And this is why I get lost in stuff like Batman and fantasy stuff. Production designer Bo Welch on the Penguin's lair. His surroundings are wet, green, and mossy. I thought of the lair as large petri dish teeming with bacteria, with him being one of the larger spores. Well, that's gross, but makes a lot of sense. I like how they put thought into that. All right. Batman Returns director Tim Burton attended the California Institute of the Arts on a Disney fellowship and soon after joined Walt Disney Studios as an animator. There he worked on projects such as The Fox and the Hound and The Black Cauldron. I remember The Fox and the Hound. I never saw The Black Cauldron. The oppressive Shrek building isn't the nicest place to work, something Selena Kyle learns the hard way when boss Max shoves her through a window. Ironically, the Shrek logo is a grinning cat's face. I remember her falling through the window. At Max Shrek's eccentric masquerade ball, Bruce Wayne shows up dressed in a conventional tuxedo, considering Wayne's parallel identity as the Caped Crusader. This fashion statement is especially ironic. And Michael Keaton is one of the top Batmans of all time. Fight me. When the Penguin visits Gotham Cemetery in search of his past, shafts of blue light bathe the area, giving the tombstones an eerie glow. Here, director Tim Burton supervises the scene. All right. These are stuck together. Adjustments are made on the gigantic Christmas tree that dominates Gotham Plaza. At one point in the story, dozens of bats explode from the tree and attack Gotham City citizenry, part of Penguin's plan to discredit Batman. Portrait of the villainous Red Triangle Circus organ grinder who blows up cash machines and shoots randomly at assembled Gothamites with his Gatling gun. That is like the lamest name ever. Organ grinder. Much of the tricky special effects work in Batman Returns combines full-scale sets with identical miniatures. Radical new camera rigs were developed by Richard Edlund's Boss Films to permit extraordinary fluid movement. And okay, so we've got all the behind the scenes, which is really cool. Thank you for chilling with me through that, because I know that was a lot, but I thought it was cool to, get a little bit of the info behind the scenes. Anyway, so we got Bruce Wayne and Max at the ball. We've got Catwoman not catching on fire. We've got Catwoman doing a Catwoman thing. We've got Oswald Cobblepot, aka the Penguin. I used to have a cat named Oswald Cobblepot. Somehow his nickname became Skittlebob. Don't ask. All right. Yeah, the Batmobile. I'm Batman. Yeah, that was better than the last time. Ooh, I can't swim. I'm a penguin. I can't fly either. He looks like Drafoy. Wow, Draco Malfoy when he is like an old man. Penguin again when he's like trying to be mayor and stuff. Catwoman. Remember when you tried to hurt me? Yeah. Hiss. Cat sounds. I'm Batman. Mommy, Daddy. Why do I waddle? Why am I bald? I don't know. Yay, it's a party. Woohoo! This is the Crypt Keeper's cousin. Yeah. And this reminds me of that scene from Be Cool when Vince Vaughn's character catches on fire and like dances around the stage like a crazy person and then it goes into what's her face's video for the Grammys. Yeah. So anywho, that was really, really fun. I am definitely going to be buying more of the Metal Universe packs because I am now on a mission to complete that set. I will do some Googles and some researches and find out what's worth what and get back to you all on that. But thank you so, so much for joining me. I had a blast. I hope you did too. And I hope you'll come back for not only more cards, but for my amazing commentary and occasional singing. See you later. Bye.